Can it get any lower than this? I'm sorry, he's a racist.
Knowingly voting for a fascist. They're voting for a racist.
A racist and a neo-Nazi.
Donald Trump is weak and wrong on national security and foreign policy. It is well known that he admires dictators, wants to be a dictator on day one, according to himself. It is well known that he said of Putin that he can do whatever the hell he wants and go into Ukraine.
They found a way to kill me yet. Eyes burn with stinging sweat. Seems every path leads.
It's time to put Trump in a bullseye.
If you want to really see something that's said, take a look what happened.
Army green was no safe bet. The bullet screamed to me from somewhere. Yeah, they come to snuff the rooster. Yeah, here come the rooster. Yeah.
Georgia Republican Congressman Mike Collins posted that Joe Biden sent the orders. And Trump campaign surrogate Nick Adams posted on social media, quote, Joe Biden's rhetoric is directly responsible. There can be no discussion.
You know he ain't gonna die. Yeah, they come to snuff the rooster. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Probably took a bullet to the head because of the things that they say about me.
You know he ain't gonna die. No, no, no. You know he ain't gonna die. Walking tall machine gun man. They spit on me in my homeland. Lawyer sent me pictures of my boy. Got my pills against mosquito death. My buddy's breathing his dying breath. Oh God, please, won't you help me make it through?
In the weeks leading up to the Trump rally, President Joseph R. Biden made frequent visits to defendant Joshua Shapiro to discuss the obstacle faced by the Democrat Party. Joshua Shapiro organized, schemed, and conspired with other officials to carry out the attempted assassination against former President Donald J. Trump. Governor Josh Shapiro facilitated, planned, and coordinated the attempted assassination to climb the political ladder. On July 13, 2024, this affiant, and the affiant is the person who submitted the affidavit, this affiant contacted the Secret Service to provide a tip, which was blocked by Biden's administration. On July 15, 2024, July 23rd, 2024, this affiant communicated with Secret Service agent John T. Donahue and provided numerous documentations related to the crimes committed by Governor Joshua Shapiro and Philadelphia's FBI involvement in covering up the crimes of defendant Joshua Shapiro. Agent John T. Donahue sent the complaint to headquarters, but the Biden administration blocked it. On March 9, 2024, Supervisory Special Agent Kenneth Keller advised this affiant through email that he contacted the FBI Philadelphia personnel, FBI Victim Services, and management at the Washington field office, and that they advised him to direct the affiant to Philadelphia FBI. Agent Keith Keller informed this affiant that the crimes being reported are not occurring in his jurisdiction and that he has no jurisdiction to assist Pennsylvania victims. He advised the affiant to contact the Department of Justice. This affiant contacted the Department of Justice and Federal Bureau of Investigations, the FBI. Up until recently, ex-FBI Director Christopher Wray was conspiring with the Biden administration and concealing the reports. Now that he has resigned, this private criminal complaint must be reinvestigated. And here's the actual affidavit. And I'm going to read this. Now, affidavit, as you know, is sworn. It's a sworn statement. It's under oath that is accurate, is honest, and is true. Check this out. I, Hedesiah Feinberg, affiant and federal whistleblower, hereby allege that defendant Joshua Shapiro, in his personal, individual, and official capacity, facilitated, organized, and carried out his plan to assassinate President Donald J. Trump on July 13, 2024. Defendant Shapiro was unsuccessful in completing his mission, but is responsible for organizing and facilitating it, injuring the current president and causing the unaliving of Corey Comparatore. I apologize for messing her up. Comparatore. Defendant Shapiro conspired and colluded with Pennsylvania officials, namely Pennsylvania State Police Commissioner Christopher Paris, to carry out the attempted assassination of President Donald J. Trump on July 13, 2024. Defendant Shapiro commenced the facilitation and coordination of the attempted assassination by utilizing Pennsylvania State Trooper Commissioner Christopher Paris to conceal the crimes. Defendant Christopher Paris made false and inconsistent statements under oath to Senate Judiciary Committee around August 2024. He falsified statements to thwart and impede the criminal investigation and obscure the discovery of facts leading up to the attempted assassination in Butler, Pennsylvania. Defendants Josh Shapiro and Christopher Paris's actions were willful and not a security failure, as defendant Paris testified under oath in the Senate Judiciary Committee. On July 13, 2024, President Donald J. Trump was hit from Pennsylvania State Police perimeter at the Butler, Pennsylvania rally. This was not within the perimeter assigned to the United States Secret Service, and all statements relating to the Secret Service's failures are false. In his sworn testimony, defendant Paris fabricated, distorted, and willfully blamed the United States Secret Service for security failures in effort to divert the criminal investigation and to conceal the crimes. Both defendant Christopher Paris and Josh Shapiro are named on a RICO lawsuit at the Pennsylvania Common Court for their ongoing crimes and public corruption and fraud in the state of Pennsylvania against thousands of whistleblowers, witnesses, and victims. See Hedesiah Feinberg versus Scott Evans. On February 5th, 2025, at least 5 federal provided witness testimony to the state and federal crimes committed by defendant Shapiro, spanning over 10 years, including Gregory Stenstrom, Leah Hoops, and Sean Connolly. In the days leading up to the attempted assassination, Alex Soros, who is George Soros' son, made credible threats to assassinate President Donald J. Trump. He has never faced any criminal investigation, despite his valid threats. Defendant Josh Shapiro, a close confidant of Soros and recipient of large campaign donations, carried out the premeditated plan to thwart President Trump from being elected. Defendant Shapiro was actively engaged in laundering funds with Ukraine. The verified election of President Donald J. Trump would not only expose Shapiro's federal laundering, but expose multiple officials from the Democrat Party who were laundering millions of taxpayer dollars. Defendant Josh Shapiro invited President Zelensky to meet with him in person in 2024, where he physically signed BOMBS's weapons of mass, you know what, in an unprecedented photo op with the Ukrainian president. In the weeks leading up to the Trump rally, President Joe Biden made frequent visits to defendant Joshua Shapiro to discuss the obstacle faced by the Democratic Party. Joshua Shapiro organized, schemed, and conspired with other officials to carry out the attempted assassination of the then former President Donald J. Trump. Defendant Joshua Shapiro and Pennsylvania State Police Commissioner Christopher Paris are guilty and liable of willful misconduct, and their plans to facilitate and organize the attempted assassination must be investigated and charged. Defendant Shapiro is guilty of committing thousands of crimes, including, but not limited to, the threatening, intimidating, and stalking of federal whistleblowers, including this affiant and her children, obstructing and tampering with unaliving investigations of Ellen Greenberg, actively obstructing and facilitating election interference in Delaware County, Pennsylvania in 2020, obstructing justice and threatening Matthew and Carolyn Peterson, obstructing and unaliving investigation of 9-year-old Gerard Tulco, obstructing the unaliving investigation of 19-month-old Iris Mumert, obstructing the criminal investigation of sexual abuse against JG through Michelle Henry, obstructing the criminal investigation of child endangerment relating to EGS, ES, ERS, and NES. This is crazy. So what we just read there is that Governor Shapiro and the state commissioner of Pennsylvania colluded with Joe Biden, the White House, to take out President Trump. And now this police whistleblower with inside knowledge and now a sworn affidavit who tried to come forward before. They tried to come forward before, but nobody listened. As a matter of fact, I may be able to find that one where here it is right here. Let me show it to you. This is the document where they tried to come forward before. This is going to Richard Goldinger, DA of Butler County. I am in receipt of your private criminal complaint, which you have filed against Governor Joshua Shapiro for his alleged involvement in the attempted unaliving of former President Donald J. Trump on July 13, 2024 in Butler, Pennsylvania. Please be advised that there are multiple investigations currently being conducted by various government agencies. Due to these pending investigations, I am disapproving your criminal complaint. So this isn't some new thing that's just coming up. This person even tried to give forewarning back in March, which is prior, to let people know what was going on. And luckily for that slide, who President Trump said he never uses at that point in the presentation, but he used it that day. And with the slight turn ahead, the bullet whizzed by, hit his ear, and we know the rest of history. But this is bombshell information. How are the Democrats going to defend that? You got Doge exposing billions of dollars being used as a Democrat slush fund. That's why they're coming out trying to attack Elon Musk, because the jig is up. Now we find out there was collusion between Joe Biden, Governor Shapiro, state police commissioners to take the president out. Oh my God, the Democrat Party is done. This is the nail in that coffin, and good riddance too. I wanted to come through and share this with you. I hope you enjoyed it. The more information I get, the more I'm gonna share with you. So just be on the lookout. Matter of fact, like this video. I'll never ask for cash apps or super chat, but you sharing this video helps more people find out about what's going on. And if you aren't subscribed, subscribe. On this channel, I share political, current events, topics, and sales strategy and sales tips. So if you aren't subscribed, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select all. That way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Other than that, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I'm Brian Maxwell. I look forward to seeing you at the top. Over and out. Let's make America great again.